In pharmaceutical and biotech manufacturing, artificial intelligence is no longer a future concept. It's here, supporting product development, process control, and quality decisions in GMP regulated environments. But with this opportunity comes significant responsibility. While AI offers powerful capabilities, it also introduces a new set of risks, ones that must be managed to meet compliance, safety, and quality expectations. Let's start with one of the most foundational challenges: data integrity. AI systems thrive on data. But if that data is incomplete, biased, or manipulated, it can undermine product quality, patient safety, and compliance. In GMP environments, data must follow the Alcoa Plus principles, and AI tools must be designed to respect those requirements across both input and output data streams. But data quality is just one part of the puzzle. What happens when AI's reasoning itself can't be easily explained? Many AI tools, especially deep learning systems, tend to be more like black boxes. They generate accurate predictions, but can't always explain how. That's a problem in regulated environments. And without explainability, how can we verify, let alone validate, that an AI tool is even working as intended? Traditional validation approaches were not built for AI. Adaptive and learning models require continuous validation, something not yet standardized, creating uncertainty both during use and during audits. That uncertainty gets even more complicated when the regulations themselves are still catching up. Now, agencies are working hard to provide guidance, but regulatory frameworks for AI in GMP settings are still evolving. More on that in a minute. Meanwhile, as AI tools become more connected and cloud enabled, there's another critical vulnerability to consider: cybersecurity. AI tools increase your digital footprint, and with that comes increased exposure. If compromised, AI engines can be a target for unauthorized changes, and that makes cybersecurity a quality and compliance concern, not just an IT issue. Of course, even the most secure AI system needs human oversight, but how we define those roles is changing. AI doesn't replace human responsibility, it reshapes it. Answers to key questions must be defined in terms of specific accountabilities, such as who oversees decisions, when is AI to be trusted, and how are errors caught and dealt with. Failing to set those roles can create blind spots, but so can the data itself, especially when it carries hidden biases. AI trained on biased datasets can reinforce systemic errors in development or release decisions. Ethical oversight is essential, especially when AI influences patient outcomes. So, what are regulators doing to assess these challenges head on? In the US, the FDA emphasizes life cycle based oversight, the use of predetermined change control plans, or PCCPs, and good machine learning practices, especially for tools that evolve. The UK is taking an experimental approach with real world pilots and forward looking policies. MHRA encourages transparency and has launched the AI Airlock Sandbox to test live use cases, feeding into its long-term policy. Europe is focusing on risk-based frameworks, qualification processes, and early engagement. The EMA and HMA endorse interpretability, third-party tool qualification, and again, early agency engagement, especially for high-risk applications, as outlined in a new reflection paper. So while the details differ, the direction is clear. AI must be traceable, interpretable, and risk-controlled, with documentation at every stage. Which brings us to three essential actions organizations should take before deploying AI in GMP settings. Experts recommend starting with a risk-based strategy, ensuring data integrity and explainability, and building strong governance structures from the beginning. And don't forget to document everything. So, what can your team do right now to move in the right direction? Begin by mapping your AI tools to the GMP lifecycle. Classify their risk and consider PCCPs for adaptive models. And most importantly, engage regulators early. AI holds enormous potential in GMP environments, but only when it's implemented responsibly, validated continuously, and governed transparently. The future is here. Let's meet it with both discipline and confidence.